I just graduated college. And luckily, Joseph was actually back home as well, which was really exciting because I don't get to see him that often because he's always in Japan. And so I called to see if I could come over. He said, yeah, sure, blah, 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 blah. So ran to my car, jumped in it, drove across Cyprus, came to his house, beat on his door. He opened it, we embraced, and I see this beautiful young lady standing behind him that I've never seen before. And then Joseph introduced us. He's like, Jimmy, this is my fiance, Stephanie. And at this time, I had no idea that Joseph had a fiance named Stephanie. I had no idea that Joseph had a girlfriend named Stephanie that had a fiance named Stephanie. I didn't know Joseph knew anybody named Stephanie. And so to say that I was taken aback and confused this time would have been a gross understatement. From my perspective, I was afraid that he was jumping into a relationship that from my perspective had popped up overnight. I was worried that he wasn't thinking things through and possibly getting married for the wrong reasons. And I was worried that maybe this Stephanie might not meet my credentials of what would be a good match for my friend Joseph. These are all going through my head this time. But I was wrong. I was dead wrong. Stephanie is one of the most amazing people that I know in the world. She is so generous in so many different ways and always put others before herself. And she makes Joseph happy in ways that pales in comparison to anyone else I've ever known or met before. And yes, and to me, Joseph, it is crazy to me that you're getting married this day, because it seems like only yesterday we were making potato guns, and we were making Pokemon parodies, and we made a Dungeons and Dragons table. And for you don't know what Dungeons and Dragons table is, it's something that we made from a $5 table that we bought from Craigslist. And then like $10 of spray paint, and we made it for the sole purpose of playing Dungeons and Dragons. Something so nerdy, it should have kept women and significant others away for years and decades on, and yet this didn't faze Stephanie one bit. And I have a quote that I wanted to share with you all. A second. Alright. Friends can help each other. A true friend is someone who lets you have total freedom to be yourself, and especially to feel or not feel. Whatever you happen to be feeling at the moment is fine with them. That's what real love amounts to, letting a person be who they really are. And as you may have noticed the sign outside, the phrase that Joseph and somebody used to describe the relationship is mutually weird. And I feel like this quote is really good and encapsulates their relationship and what love should be, is loving someone for who they are and not for who you want them to be. And so with that, I hope you two stay mutually weird and mutually in love for all time. Cheers.